But I'm not with
Leave your shoes in the field, my son. They'll be tended for while you're gone. Take leave of your life in exchange for sacrifice to the pies of Litchfield town, where the people in hell may drown. Walk the streets of blood and strife, warning those who mock my mind. To the bloody city of Litchfield. The blood of the fallen flows again. To all the Christian brothers who met their God right there and then. The bloody town has heard their cries, but what is war amongst kings and knights? The holy fire causes strife, but in return for a water's life, to the tale that haunted me, without crystal ball of prophecy, the Diocletian's swords they fell, the brothers of the Litchfield hell, to the bloody city of Litchfield. The blood of the fallen flows again. To all the Christian brothers who met their God right there and then. stones. Interloper! Kings fear death when turning against my light. Interloper! I peel it back, the stuff in delight. Interloper! I scream in hell. Interloper! It's where I dwell. Interloper! The world screams. Interloper! All my machines. A flash of crimson, a flash of gold for my throne. Interloper! The bottle of pipe, the needle I hold to your bone. Interloper! I tickle your fancy and morsels of fleshy delight. Interloper! The weak fools don't put up a fight. Interloper! I scream in hell. It's where I dwell. The world screams. All my machines. treacherous stones. Interloper! Kings fear death when turning against my light. Interloper! I peel it back, the stuffing delight. Interloper! Interloper! I scream in hell. Interloper! It's where I dwell. Interloper! The world screams. Interloper! All my machines. It all starts with a struggle. Nobody heeded a call. There is no answer to your trouble. The devil offers it all. So take time with your actions. Comply and organize. This is the stage and we are actors. So wear a clever disguise. The cunning three-eyed goat with a knowing smile. His stains a winged scepter for those with guile. His twisted gnarled horns reach up and never descend. Each battle is won, but they never end. Vigilant twin serpents guard the winged sun. Feel the serpent's kiss once the day is done. But the devil always watches, you can always depend. He'll set off atom bombs so the world can end. Is this what they call the devil? He wears a clever disguise. He'd make compelling in a red dress. doesn't compromise. Is this what they call the devil? From the top it's all easy. One line describes the whole. Before that it's all zeros. No one to talk to at all. The devil gathers the pieces, divides the left and the right. He jams them into our psyche, because to live is to fight. Is this what they call the devil? He wears a clever disguise. He make him calling in a red dress. He doesn't compromise. Is this what they call the devil?
Alright, it looks like we are all set to go here. Sorry it took so long for me to kick in. Usually, I mean, I know some of like the bigger streamers, like the ones I watch, their whole like pre-stream, stream starting soon splash screen tends to be even longer. Like I've seen some where like it's like an hour where they're just waiting for everyone to file in and everything. And I mean, especially being new right now and everything, like I don't like to do that. Because I mean, I don't stream that long either. Like I got stomach issues and stuff, and I don't stream consistently enough either to build enough of a following that there'd be a bunch of people willing to wait like 30, 45 minutes for me to start streaming. And most people end up watching my streams after the fact. So I try not to take too long, but the whole setup and everything, and it's my birthday, so I'm getting like constant notifications for oh happy birthday on my Facebook, and I'm getting texts and shit. So it's a whole ass thing. And this being a birthday stream and not around anything specific, like a playthrough or anything, there's not going to be a whole lot of people coming after the fact to watch this. So, I'd just rather cut to the chase, essentially. What I might do is I might open up Discord and allow ECW Faithful in here if he wants to hop in. This is my birthday stream. So, let's see. Okay, so let me open up the server, enter the voice chat. Alright, cool. Cool. And we're in there. And I'll just turn up the desktop volume a little bit. Okay, cool. So we're in. And we're going to be playing Rimworld, because I love this game. This is like the best game to stream because it's not like super demanding on the computer. So I can stream it without much lag. And like Streamlabs doesn't slow down my stream when I'm playing it, like it does when I'm playing even Minecraft. And I play on a Lenovo ThinkPad, so not super high-end system I got here. I think what we're gonna do is I want to chill. I want to chill. I want this to be a chill stream. I want this to be a cool stream. I still use Randy Random, but I think I'm going to play on Community Builder. And I don't normally play on Community Builder. Normally I play on Strive to Survive, but with Strive to Survive, usually once I hit, like, I don't know, about, like, 6, 7, maybe 8 colonists, all of a sudden I start getting bombarded by infestations and mechs and all that stuff. The only DLCs I'm using right now are Biotech and Ideology, because they're the ones I like. I like to lower the population just for lore's sake. I like to build my own lore, but you know, it gets kind of boring when you have no factions. So I do keep the factions, but I like to keep them to a minimum. And our seed, I think we can randomize the seed a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think our seed will just be birthday. This is my birthday stream. I'm officially 30. We'll have one of each kind of tribe. And for the biotech, the bio whatever, like we'll have one Impid tribe instead of the Savage tribe. We'll have a Neanderthal tribe instead of the Fierce tribe. Like, I like the, I'm trying to think, I'm drawing a blank on what they're called. But I like them. The little variants. So, I mean, that's pretty solid. It's a nice solid lineup of raiders and friends. And, yeah. ECW Faithful should be here soon, which would be cool. Yeah, and I mean, I'm looking forward to the next update that's coming out for this game. Because we're, what is it? They're supposed to, like, really update, like, the threading and stuff. And even limit the lag even more, which, like, already this game is pretty good. It doesn't lag much, at least for me. Like, I love how this game can run on pretty much anything. And, I don't know if I'm going to be playing the new DLC or not. Like, it looks cool, but, like, I don't know if it's something that I really anticipate on playing a lot. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see. Looking for a nice area to start in. So like I said, I want to chill. I don't want to, I'm not trying to do like one of those extreme sea ice runs or anything. Slate is nice. I can build the roads out of slate. Marble is good for art, and then sandstone can be our primary building material. I'm not sure if I'm cool with a year-round growing period, though. Like, I do like to have to deal with winter. Because, like, without winter, I've noticed that once you get to, like, stability, you end up with just so much extra food that you don't know what to do with. And I like being along a road. It gives me something to build off of. Slate is cool, though. Slate's like a black stone. So that being my primary building material would be cool. Marble is always good for art. And sandstone roads are fine, I guess. Let's just see what this has. Oh, that's granite. It's granite, marble, and slate. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And a lower growing period means that, you know, we're not going to have some crazy surplus of food once we get electricity. So that'll be good. It's our factions. Now I'm just going to bump up the map size, because I like the large map size. And we'll move on to next. I want to see if I can update this. About Is there a way I can update what game I'm playing so people can see I'm playing Rimworld? Well, it's in the thumbnail. I'm going to load a certain ideology. So this is... So our ideology is... Yeah, I know, I'm basically dropping my name here. Basically, proselytizing is frequent. Everything else is just kind of generic. Spouse only for physical love. Simply because, it saves us on having to have everyone in double beds in the start. We can save the double beds for later. Cannibalism I like to have unacceptable just because early on, we're going to be starving. Diversity of thought I like to keep neutral. Everything else is pretty much normal. I do keep slavery acceptable. I might actually remove that. Because I don't really play with slavery much in this game. It's one of those things, like, I feel like the vast majority of people don't play, Rimworld as a war crime simulator like people think they do. So, what we'll do is, we'll just roll. We'll roll ourselves some colonists. This guy's a sickly masochist. Probably not a good pick. I'm gonna go for double flames though. That's the key. Now I used to have a mod for this called Random Plus, where it would let you filter out, and it made this whole process a little shorter. I'm personally not gonna use that. One, because I uninstalled Rimworld a while ago. And then when I reinstalled it, I didn't re-download the mod because I do play on GOG instead of Steam. So I don't have access to like all the mods. Like easy access, I should say. I do have access. I could download it. It's like one click, but I just don't want to. All that effort for a game that, I love Rimworld to death, and when I do play it, I play it a lot. But I just not enough that I want to spend the limited space on my low-end computer for mods. You know what I mean? Especially because lately I was playing PS2 emulator recently. That was fun. But this whole process it's fucking long. Yeah, I know I'm going to need crafting, medical, and intellectual. The problem is they're sickly, delicate, and greedy. Oh, before we do that, let's see. Is there anyone here worth keeping? No one here worth keeping. Alright. Shooting and construction. And then a little bit in plants. That's good. 42 is an issue, though, because... Yeah, he's old. And that's the thing is... Like, Random Plus lets you, like, filter all of this shit. So, you're not actually creating colonists, but you're filtering who you get. So you can choose people under a certain age or whatever. This person's cool. We're going to need, like, plants and medical anyway. So I'll keep him. I'll keep him just here. Grazi. Oh, okay. He's a misogynist, but I can live with that. Just have to keep him away from women. But the medical, the social, and the intellectual, these are always good. This character, anyone who rolls with this name, ends up being like really good, at least in the bottom stats. They just tend to have no combat skills, so I'm gonna need someone to make up for him. But that's fine. So the next three just need to have shooting skill. That's all. Let's see. Alright, so there's shooting skill and there's mining. I'm not entirely sure if, because I picked a flat map, so mining isn't going to be super important, but there's still going to be like little hills and shit. So mining will be good, but it's not going to be as important as construction. Like shooting, construction, and cooking are what I'm looking for now, because I got two people who can do plants. Crafting's important too, as is intellectual. She's an ex-lover to one of my people though, so not a good choice. Let's see. I don't know. The other DLCs just add a bunch of stuff that just kind of seems extra too. Like what am I trying to say? Like royalty just kind of seems extra. Like, I don't think they're bad DLCs either. Like, I like them, but they're just not what I'm wanting in my playthrough. I'm like one of those people. Like when I play The Sims 3, I only have 3 DLCs I use. Well, technically 4, because it does come with nightlife, at least when you buy it on Origin. So like, I have nightlife just because it came with the game. Is it worth getting rid of Grazi for? You know, you don't have medical. But like, I have generations, ambitions, and seasons. Like, I like my simulation gameplay to be somewhat grounded in reality. Now, I know I'm saying this after I mentioned like biotech and like I do enjoy biotech, and the like the pig skins and the Edikins and everything, but like I play biotech because you can have babies and generations and shit. Like that's the realism I go for. All right, shooting, cooking, and crafting. I mean, I definitely need that. Intellectual is good. Crafting's gonna be a necessity. They come with a short bow. 35 isn't too bad. Alright, Jesse, welcome aboard. But I really need people to do construction. Like this guy, Cave Child, Herder. She's an undergrounder, which will suck a bit. Oh, she's good on animals too, which will be good for training and taming. Yeah, we'll make do. We'll make do. Because construction is what we're really, like, needing right now. Let me see if I can update this. I don't want to end the stream. I'm going to do a replay buffer, recording. There's got to be a way to update this stream. Oh, no, not the live dashboard. Maybe okay, maybe it is a live dashboard I want. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nope. 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 It's not there. Alright, so I might actually need to use the live dashboard. Alright. Come on, I need construction. Ugly, lazy tribe child. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, Firefox is updating. Okay, neat. This is construction, animals. 443 is a little old, though. We just really need, like... I've found even just having only one person on construction, like, nothing gets done. Even with 2 people on construction, nothing gets done sometimes. Like, nothing gets built, so... She's married to this guy. She's 41, which is still pretty old for this game at least. And she's got that bite scar, which is going to be annoying. That high construction skill though, like this is. See, look at this. He's got like all these injuries, but he's married. And he's got crafting too, and crafting's a necessity. I might take him. I mean, he's got some scars and shit, but he's coming with a bunch of stuff too. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of that wake up like ASAP. Let me just update the stream, just so I can put what game we're playing. Yeah, hold on. Go to stream settings. Let me see if maybe if I edit it, it'll. Yeah, there's no way to edit the stream after the fact. Like, I just want to update it so. Okay, you know what? I'll just put it in the stream title. I'll put Rimworld in the stream title, and that'll be fine. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, updated the stream title. We have our ragtag group of weirdos. We only have 2 real combat specialists, which kind of sucks, but we're playing in community builder, we can get more. It'll just be all hands on deck when it comes to attacks and shit, or raids. But, I mean, I think we're pretty well balanced. Got all the needs covered. So, let's go! By the way, the Revelers, or Revelers, they're really good. I would heavily recommend you guys check those guys out. They're a local band I've been playing with recently. I opened with them for a show last month. I was opening for these 2 like female fronted rock bands. The Almas and Reign of Z. And the Revelers were the other opener besides me. And it was really cool. And they're like really chill people too. But I was supposed to do a show with them in August, but they're not going to be able to make it. But we're setting up shows together, so there's going to be a couple of shows coming up where it's me and the Revelers, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm getting all these notifications now. Everyone wishing me a happy birthday. Woo! So, it does take a while to generate a map when you have a map of this size. And what I'm thinking of doing is I might just maximize the window, Because if I'm keeping it open on YouTube, I can see the chat that way. And I can see it relatively live that way. So I don't need to be, like, I don't need to have Streamlabs in the side to see what's going on. So I think I'll do that. Once the map's done generating, of course. With the bigger maps, usually you have 2 ancient dangers, so you gotta keep an eye on that shit. But I know the very first thing I want to do is, well, I want to build. So this is how I am. In every game I play, I always start at the center and build out. Like that's how I am with everything. Whether I'm playing Minecraft and I go to the 0, 0 coordinates and build out from there, or if I'm playing Rimworld like this, and I start at the dead center of the map and build out. And especially on a flat map like this, oh, it's perfect. So, what I'm going to do is, I believe, the center of this map would be 153 would be center of our map. And now we have to decide, are we going to put a building in the center, branch out from the building, or are we going to put a road in the center and build the buildings around it? I think road in the center is better because then we can start our crop field early too. So that's what I'm going to do. The best buildings are around 13 by 13. So what I'm going to do is we'll make 5 long roads. These 5 long roads allows for a lot more, like, I can use a lot more of that sideways source, slate there. Because otherwise I'm not going to do much with slate. But I'm going to have to ship that. Then we could go with it. It's more fun. So that will go up to 15. I swear I'm the only person who does this kind of shit in Rimworld. But I like getting a nice layout, you know? That's just how I do. I like my layouts. I'm a very organized player. And now what I'll do is, so we're going to disable the automatic home zone and toggle automatic construction. And then what I'll do is, maybe exit Discord. I don't think you see any vehicles coming back. That'll use up a lot of this. So I'm gonna have to allow all of this. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll expand my home area this way. Because what I'm gonna do now is dump and stockpile. It's gonna allow just rock chunks and rotten corpses. There is a method to my madness. Because then we'll have fresh corpses in the temporary. And then this will probably end up being where I put like plants and shit. Well, I could do even 2 growing zones. Because I don't have much need for buildings just in the anyway. I don't think. This is definitely going to be a building. There's no way I'm putting plants here. There's this big rock thing here, so probably not putting any buildings here. Or any plants around here. So what we'll do is we'll build our stockpile here. And our first little building is just going to be a general building for the lake. Just stuff. Just give me our starting building, basically. So we'll put all our shit here. And the only other thing, okay, so the next thing I need to do is, my goal is to just get as much starting material as possible. So I'm going to harvest everything on the map. This will take a while, but now I will get plenty of food to start without having to cook or hunt anything. And then we're going to need building materials. A lot of people start with wood, but wood burns down too easily. And I have people who are high in construction. So instead we're just going to deconstruct everything on the map. And this is why I noted the ancient dangers. We're going to cancel all the ancient dangers. Because we don't want them busting into us. At least not yet. I mean, we're on Community Builder, so it shouldn't be too hard to fight those, but we'll get there when we get there. And then this dumping stockpile is eventually going to be where we haul all these rock chunks and everything. And that'll give us easy access to them for making stone walls, which eventually we're going to want to do. So research stone wall. We obviously can't right now because we don't have a research bench, but that's fine. We don't need it right now. Right now we're just focused on getting these people set up and started. But you know, it'll give us easy access to the stone for making walls and stuff, and then it'll also act as sort of like sandbags, like they become decent cover. Now, I don't want them rushing to haul chunks just yet. What I might do is just have them all the ones in this little home area I have here. Just because this is a home area, might as well tidy it up a little bit. Set this to the home area. And then I'll start, once they've harvested a decent amount of crops, then I'll start laying down these growing areas. I'm not too worried about it right now. It's not a necessity. And because we're on community builder, we may not even need walls. Well, outside walls, obviously. Walls for buildings and stuff. Houses and large. So far, we're looking pretty good. The next one we do is we're going to go to our work schedule. I have a template I like to use. We're going to start with 4 and everything. Except 3s and hauling and then 1s and all the necessary shit, like basic bed rest, patient firefighting. Now copy that, paste it all the way through, and then anytime we get a new colonist, we just paste it. Then I like to organize, before I even do that, I like to organize them by shooting skill. So that way I know who to put on the front lines. How to organize it. And then everything goes by passion. So if they have 2 flames, it's a 2. If they have 1 flame, it's 3. And so on. I don't like that I only have 1 horn. It's fun. No, that's someone. Dedicated constructor, higher construction engineer. This person that Todd and Chloe is backup constructor. When there's no hunting. I'll use this as a 2. So it looks like we have a pretty balanced lineup here. Okay, cool. So our lineup's pretty balanced. We've got everything, so I can do assignments and I'll do apparel. I'll do apparel when I can actually set up apparel. Because we don't really have access to much when it comes to apparel, I'm not going to stress it just yet. But what I am going to do is events. We are going to need wood too eventually. Not pushing for it right now. We're going to need a crafting spot. A butcher spot. Campfire, which will have dead center. I'll just put a basic spot here. We're going to need a research bench because I used to build it yet, which is fine. And some varying tables around here. Tables are kind of a priority. And if I can scavenge one, I'll just do that. Let's see any tables. Oh, are those tables? Tables. Limestone, but marble table. Marble tables are pretty pretty. I got some bigger tables here I could choose from, but not really too big to deconstruct that. So I have one marble and one limestone table. That should be serviceable enough. And I think we're ready to unpause. Let me just set this. Obviously, we don't have anyone doing hunting right now because no one has weapons. We're just having this ready for as soon as somebody does get a weapon. It'll be nice. I don't want to see a fox. Foxes are cool too. And set the butcher spot details here. Allow all. Do forever. We won't butcher his colonists. Want to get them a proper burial. We're going to want extra tribal wear. Until we have one, just so it's there. And maybe I should just go straight for the. Oh, I need crafting at 5:30. That's fine. That'll be a priority too. And then the short bow. Apparently we have a short bow around here. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's a poor short bow. We can give that to Hearst right away. Hearst will have a nice something to shoot with. Alright, now I think we're ready to unpause. Let's go 3x speed. Harvesting some heal root. Berries. A lot of harvesting being done, not a lot of deconstruction. So what I'm going to do is, I should have just reinstalled the table instead of uninstalled it. What I'll do is I'll install it. So this person's going for granite. I don't think we have a lot of granite buildings, but I think we're going to go for it. That works. Oh, there's some granite stuff here that might be worth scabbing. I should have went for the steel. It's fine. We'll collect a lot of materials. We'll have a lot to choose from. Got some meat. Got everything kind of lying around here. Like, if I were playing in Strive to Survive, I would be a lot less, like, liberal with how I'm having them get materials and everything. Like, normally I would just have them tear apart like a steel building and then use a steel to build them up. But I like just having them just tear apart everything around. Going from there. See what kind of materials we got here. Alright, it looks like we have a red fox here. So we're going to want to get to taming him right once the first building is well built, you're going to need shelter. So, with all that steel there, once Nate is done with this building, we'll set up our first building. I do. Oh, Nate, I know. I'll fix your stuff. Sleep, and then I'll fix his sleep. I think there's enough steel in it. Build our first structure. After Nate gets some sleep, it's going to suck because we're not going to have him for a little bit. Because he's going to get some sleep, and then I'm going to have him sleep again between 11 and 18. Not a whole lot going on here, unfortunately. And the real early goings of all this. It's probably going to take a while before they start bringing shit over. I've forced them all internally to stay at home. At least get some work to do. But I don't want to force Nate to do all of it. I've found when it comes to food, having like 5 for every colonist seems to be serviceable. So we're just gonna do it until we have 25. I'll wait until we start getting stuff built before closing the door into the home zone. I'm waiting until this is built. Once this is built, I'll lock everybody who's not combat enabled into the home zone. We'll go from there. I'm gonna start laying down like plots of growing zones, all that shit. So we're actually gonna have enough steel. Finish this building. Block going. Once this fox is trained and gone, set it to follow a master. fine. You don't have to really skill for it yet. You'll eventually get it. And then this will end up being production. Oh man, that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. The next update. They're gonna make it so you get a bonus for having an area for a specific kind of production. I'm not too upset right now. You don't have a weapon. Not ideal. It's not the greatest start in the world. What do you want? It's not the greatest total what do you want? Oh. Is that the faction he's from? because I would heavily recommend getting a smartwatch. Stop it. Smartwatches are incredible. Really changed my life. Keeps track of my blood pressure. My it's got like a pulse oximeter. I mean, it looks like we have enough food being made consistently. These guys can I'm still not super comfortable with the limits of this stuff. tortoise. Our tortoise now. Dinner. Alright, now once I can start researching stone we'll get on this. Have anyone mind? Oh, I have a few people. Hopefully it don't take forever to mine too. Sometimes they can take a long time. Lower the desktop audio here. In fact, I don't even think we need it. That seemed like it was getting loud. Like it was. I don't know if it was peaking or if it was too loud, or you can let me know. But oh damn it, Nate! You're the miner. I need you to be the crafter. I need him to be the crafter, and here he is, the miner. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna want this area cleared out anyway. This is just gonna be one big production area, and then eventually we can make it something more. In fact, what I might do is just branch it out a little bit. Like make this a 4-chambered building. I don't know. You know what I might do? It's because I don't like how I'm gonna lower the ingredient radius. I think 20 is fair. Wait, make it 11. Yeah, that works. Eh, 13. And that'll ensure that they're not going a ridiculous amount just to find ingredients. Because there's a lot of like food and shit laying around. I really don't need them going all the way across the map, especially the map of this size, when he could be hunting. Alright, cool. This is done. Work on hauling this shit. And now we're finally getting some crafting done. And we won't know what Hurst is going to do until he wakes up. Let's go with some Copenhagen wintergreen today. I'm feeling the wintergreen. How about you guys? Oh, we got traders here. I ain't gonna worry about them. Not yet. I don't want to interact with these people. Now we're finally getting some... Okay, he's hunting ibexes, which is good. And just as he was building, he goes to sleep. We're low on food, dude. We need it. It's alright. Alright, our faction. The subscribers of Oran. This will be Oran Town. We're gonna start to need to assign like leaders and stuff too. I know for sure we're gonna need the BQ. Yeah, the spiritual leader. So we'll do that now. Because otherwise they'll get really upset if they don't have a spiritual leader. They always do. Go. Yeah, we're gonna need food anyway, so what I might do is just have him trade with this guy. Got plenty of stuff we can give away. Ooh, Pila. Ooh. Okay, let's get rid of all this wake up because we don't want it anyway. Package survival meal. Oh, it still won't net us a Pila. Alright. Yeah, because we're going to want the Pila. That's incredible. That is a great early game weapon. If you equip that, and then McTodd won't be completely defenseless. I'll wait till he finishes taming his fox. Okay, go ahead. Equip the short bow. Now we got weapons. We have food and weapons. Kind of. And we can make him attack for, well, defend himself at least. Alright. We're making steady progress. We're doing alright. We do need a recreation. I totally forgot about that. So I'm thinking... Maybe just in the center of the... Where we're going to be making the heel root. We're going to be growing the heel root. We could put just a hoop stone ring there. That'll serve its purpose and we'll have some recreation. That works. We're doing alright.